Hello, I'm Reverend Stephanie McClellan. I'm the minister in Musgrave Town, Newfoundland and Labrador. I'm an ordained minister within the United Church of Canada and very pleased to be the president of Women's Interchurch Council.
Hello, I'm Cathy Reid from London, Ontario. I'm the representative of the Women's Missionary Society of the Presbyterian Church in Canada on the Women's Interchurch Council of Canada board. I'm very happy to be able to share this with you, and I'm the president-elect on the board.
And my name is Catherine MacKeil, and I'm the Executive Director for the Women's Interchurch Council of Canada, also known as WICC. And I have great joy in working with all of the boards and the teams. We have women from right across Canada joining via Zoom most of the time. It's such a delight to have 3 generations and representatives from 11 different denominations coming together with such diversity and yet working with unity of purpose. And I really believe that God blesses that. Let's talk about some of the highlights of our past year.
One of the things that has been a highlight for us at WICC has been that we were setting some goals. We're already traveling towards more resource sharing online. We jumped ahead of time with COVID, so it moved us quickly down a path we were already traveling, and it showed us God's direction in the plan we were going.
I'm convinced, though, that everything came together quickly and smoothly because of the unity of the board and the staff teams. They were willing to work together in a time of change, and this made it easier for everybody and the transition that we made online.
I think that there's a lot of people in the world going forward that are going to see COVID as a historical shift. And certainly for WICC, it was a historical shift in the way that resources were provided with the introduction of online events and the World Day of Prayer service video. And I think we are going forward in a stronger way that can impact a lot of people.
As we have a common mission through WICC, we also were able to use informed prayer and prayerful action to continue giving grants as the key of the program that we're doing. The online service was a vision that everyone shared the service. It brought us together with participants across Canada, and we felt united with other communities.
We're still able to find ways to highlight diversity in their own communities, whether this meant they had discussions at certain points during the online service or afterwards.
This past year, not many people were able to join together because of where COVID was, but some were able to move the date and gather in person when it was later in the year, when the weather was nice and they could be outside with some social distance. So we saw a real picture of people coming together in a time when COVID-19 divided and isolated people.
COVID highlighted many areas of injustice, and WICC was able to respond to people in need through grant funding. When COVID divided, WICC united.